York woman convicted of attempting to kill her doppelganger friend by giving her a piece of poisoned cheesecake and stealing her identity and property was sentenced to 21 years in prison on Wednesday. Victoria Nasirova, 47, of the Sheepshead Bay section of Brooklyn, New York was convicted by a jury in February of second-degree attempted murder, first-degree attempted assault, second-degree assault, first-degree unlawful imprisonment and petty larceny. On Wednesday, Queens Supreme Court Justice Kenneth C. Holder sentenced her to 21 years in prison and 5 years of post-release supervision. Nasirova was convicted for her attempt to poison and murder Olga Tsvyk, 35. Tsvyk, according to evidence presented from the case, resembled Nasirova. The two women had dark hair, similar physical traits and the same complexion. Plus, they both speak Russian. On August 28, 2016, Nasirova visited Tsvyk and brought her cheesecake. During the trial, Tsvyk, an eyelash stylist, testified that Nasirova came to her home that day because she needed an emergency touch-up appointment. She told me, "I'm right now in Brooklyn. I want to bring you some famous cheesecake from a famous bakery." I told her, "Victoria, that's not needed, just come over," Tsvyk said. Tsvyk said Nasirova ate 2 slices of cheesecake immediately after her arrival before Nasirova offered her a third slice that prosecutors say was laced with Russian tranquilizer fenazepam. Tsvyk said she began to feel sick about 20 minutes after eating the cake. Cheesecake evidence. The DA said Tsvyk felt sick after eating the cheesecake and passed out. She told investigators the last memory she had before passing out was Nasirova walking around her room. The next day, Tsvyk was found unconscious in her bed, and her body was surrounded by scattered pills to appear as if she attempted to kill herself. She was taken to a hospital to receive treatment, and when she returned home, she noticed her employment authorization card and passport were gone, as were a gold ring and other valuables. An investigation conducted by Homeland Security agents found the desert container the cheesecake was in had fenazepam residue. Assistant District Attorney Konstantinos Liturgis told jurors during the trial that the Nasirova was methodical and careful when she attempted to make the scene look like a suicide. But the cheesecake box, he said, had Nasirova's DNA on it, which he said proves she tried to kill Tsvyk. A ruthless and calculating con artist is going to prison for a long time for trying to murder her way to personal profit and gain, Queens District Attorney Melinda Katz said. Thankfully, the victim survived the attack on her life and we were able to deliver justice to her.